Hello, welcome. How are you doing? Mm, It is beautiful today out here. Happy Monday. This hair. She looks so pretty this morning when I did it, and now it's a mess. I'm trying to not go crazy and cut it again. I need like a new look. I know I'm gonna do something to it next week, but I don't know what. Hello, everybody. How's your Monday? I am very, very sleepy, if you can tell. Ah! But it's been good. It's been productive. I got up, I tidy up, got dishes done, did my hair, work on today's newsletter. I send a newsletter every Monday in the afternoon. So I already work on it, already prepare the social media for this week on my personal brand, posted on both my personal and my business social. So yeah, I had a good productive day. I still have a lot of work to do, but we're trying to keep the live stream streak. Is that how you call it? I did not do my workout though. But it's okay. Hello, everybody. How's Monday so far? How's Monday? Where you from? What time is it in your area? Thank you. It's hot out here. I don't feel well. Hello, how are you? I'm doing better. I'm doing so much better. I think I decided that this week, last week was a big emotional week for me. So this week I'm gonna be working with finding peace again. I don't know what would be the word. Um, reflect. This is gonna be more a reflection week. I'm trying to drive my weeks according to the energy. And this week's energy, it's calling more for like reflecting. So I'm gonna go with that. And it also calls to like plan. I also got me and it's gonna be on my newsletter, a challenge for the week, and I give you like guys a few things that you can do to challenge yourself. So that's gonna be the focus for my week. But definitely, I needed to get out to the on out of the route that I was. I was way too depressed and way too anxious last week. So this week I'm working on getting back. And one of those things was I got my hair done. I spent like 2 weeks with a bun on my head. So I was like, let's get ready. Got my hair, got my eyebrows, some mascara, and got back to work. I also redid. Yesterday I cleaned the apartment. Sundays are like deep cleanings. Well, actually it's Friday, but I was too depressed on Friday. So I did deep cleaning yesterday and rearranged the entire living room. I am recently single as of last week. Hi, Stefan. I'm working on it. My situation was one of the things that had me not doing well. I think when you're scared of, I think I was scared of making the decision or having the talk with the person and making the right decision for me, um, for the sake of my kids. But there was it was on a point where it was inevitable, and it was so bad that we had to have the talk, and we made some agreements and stuff like that, and yeah, um, ever since we talk, I've been feeling better and better every day. Being pretty is not everything. Belarius, hello. I'm from Puerto Rico, but I live in Florida. A relationship is way more than just physical attraction. If you have no connection and no communication, it's doom. It's hell. The best way I can describe a relationship with no communication, it's called hell. Torture. Mental, emotional torture. I'm Russian. Nice. I am Russian. My name is Oleg. Oleg? Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Isn't this beautiful how you can meet people from all over the freaking world? The most I have here is India. The most. But I have from Australia, Canada. I have so many. India, I already said that one. Iran. So many beautiful places. Love from Tennessee. I don't think I have seen a Tennessee yet. I have North Carolina or South Carolina. I have California. I don't think I have seen Tennessee yet. I think I had Brazil once. You're beautiful. Thank you. July was a horrible month for me. I cannot wait for this month to be over. I need a schedule, I need a routine, I need something that takes me out of this apartment every single day. It's tiring, but at the same time, being able to get out of the house is very, very good for your mental health, believe me. Okay, I am reading today a case study that women usually take quick decisions with unconscious mind, mainly. Is that real, do you think? Este, I think everybody usually makes quick decisions. I've been there, but I was talking with my best friend about this the other day. I have learned, and she have learned, to not talk, say, or make a decision when we are um, mad. I'm trying to figure the words in English. If I'm mad, frustrated, angry, I try to not have a conversation or make a decision, because in that moment, when you are angry, your brain, your frontal lobe, this is basically the science, your frontal lobe, this is the reasoning, this is the thinking, this is the analyzing. This part of your brain shuts off, and then this part over here turns on, and this part over here is the fight or flight mood, and that one is you either fight for your life or you run for your life. So you don't make decisions rationally, and when you're angry, this is turned on and this is off. So I have learned with the years to not make decisions based when I'm angry, um, which is one of the reasons why my relationship failed, because even when I used to walk away from a situation, the person will keep following me and keep pushing and pushing and pushing, and that's not me. Like, I don't like to be confrontive. I don't like to argue. I don't like to talk about same depressive topics over and over again. Like, I like to wait for things to be okay, then sit down, have a conversation, make a decision or a plan, and follow with it. And my best friend was talking about how she had to learn to do that, to walk away and do not talk or make a decision when she was angry, and that has saved her marriage. And at least for me, that's how I am. But unfortunately, most of the people, and I think this is women and men, make decisions based on their emotions in the moment. What are you doing? No. Your eyes are like a big ocean. You can drown in them. You speak very good English. Thank you. Greetings from Azerbaijan. And case study found that women love those who don't follow them. Then they want them, but cheat whom with they are in relationship. Mainly this way, huh? Men cheats more than women, and if a woman feels the need to cheat, First of all, why go to the trouble? It's so stressful having to hide yourself from. So I don't know. That's not for me. I cannot do it. But probably after attempting to be heard over and over again, she wasn't heard. People confuse beauty with a serious relationship, and beauty has nothing to do with a serious relationship. If you don't have the brains, if you don't have the skills that you need, communication, comprehension, listening, learning, growing, accepting your mistakes, you're gonna fail, dude. You are going to fail. Still, until this day, my feelings have not been acknowledged. They've been kicked out of the equation. And the only action or the only thing about me that has been kept over there is my reaction towards something that was killing me inside. And it's been used against me instead of a way of compassion, loving, and saying, I care about you, I care about how you felt, and I'm sorry. But no, my emotions don't matter. Válgame, se fue el perro. My neighbor's door just ran away. He's coming back. He's happy, he's free. I think somebody caught him. No. My dog when my dog escaped with a bag of food. Hunger brings them back, never fails. You like Russian people? I honestly don't know many Russian people. But I have nothing, like, I do follow an influencer. She's Russian. Yeah. Men are driven by she almost cut the dog and then he ran away from her. They got the dog. The dog he's trying to fight with the upstairs dog. No, the upstairs dog is gonna get his ass beaten. And now the other dog escaped. There's some dog drama in here, okay? The dog is stronger than the girl. He keeps pushing her over. And now all the neighbors are outside watching the show. dog attack on someone? No. The neighbor was trying to put the dog outside, but he escaped and he ran. Especially because the one from upstairs is also barking, so they're trying to find each other and fight. And the people are elderly, so they send their daughter or granddaughter, and she's mad behind the dog. Can you hear her? I can't see what's going on. She's screaming for help. She came back without the dog. The dog escaped again. No, it's just the dog escape, and the owners are elderly, so the elderly are not helping. And the girl that has to go behind the dog is mad because she's so skinny and the dog is way stronger than her and faster. So she's running around trying to catch him. And on top of her being behind him, every time she does catch him, he like pull her. He pulls her, and then she had to let him go again. Okay, she is saying, what are you doing? Is that domestic? Can you show us? Where are you from? I'm from Puerto Rico, but I live in the United States. All right, I could have put the back camera. I didn't thought about that. I thought that I was gonna have to turn the camera around and it was gonna be way too obvious that I was showing what's going on. I love how Art keeps like talking about how I'm boring or can't speak English, but fucking idiot, it's still in my live stream. Get out, dude. You have that option. I forgot I had that option. Right now they're not here. If she comes around mad, I'll pull her. Show her. Right now the elderlies went inside. And the girl, I cannot see her. She was screaming for help. I don't know if he peed on her or she stepped on shit, but she was mad about something. Monday. 2 is Monday. I guess Monday got a little bit interested. So cute, bye. So I'm having my greens and an energy drink in here. He looks like a pit bull. He's a big, strong dog. At the beginning, I was mad at that damn dog because every time I come back here, the dog will be barfing at me. And if he starts barfing, the one upstairs starts barfing. And at least the people from downstairs, the dog that escaped, don't hit the dog or anything. But the dudes from up, They are all the time hitting the dog, and I don't like it. So to avoid for the poor dog to be beaten, I will go back inside. I don't know if it's a people or it's a race that looks like kind of a people. If I see the dog, I'll show it. He either run to the front of the buildings or they cut him because everything is quiet. I got to see some action. Anyway, I forgot what we were talking about. The dude with the studies. So why exactly are you looking for those duty cases? It's like for assignment, or you just bored hating on women? I love your, oh, thank you. I don't know what to do with it next when it comes to the color, because it was brown and I bleached it, but it's very stained. Dark, light, lighter. I need to fix it. So I don't know what to do. And look at this, light and then dark. It's really messed up. But I had to wait until next week to fix it. No, I am understanding woman. Okay. I mean, that's a good thing, you're trying to understand woman. Based on my experience, I can tell two things. I can talk about all my experience, or I can talk about this recent one. What I can say is two things: communication and teamwork. When you are in a relationship, you are in a team. It's not about you, sweetie. You're not the only one. You're not the only one in charge. Unless you marry or decide to get married to a woman that has the mindset of 1950s. I have to fix it because it has stains. Like, look how it's light here, a super dark spot, light, another color. Like right now there's 1, 2, 3 colors in here. Look how this is lighter than this. Because I bleached it, it was dark. So now I have to fix it and make it even. So I don't know if I want to go lighter or go in a color like this. I'm thinking like a honey blonde. I was looking a few girls that have a beautiful, beautiful honey blonde. So yeah, when you're in a relationship, it's you and somebody else. So your decisions will affect the other person, no matter what. Even if you are the only one with a job and the only one bringing an income, but that decisions that you make with your income will affect your family, the lifestyle of your family and everything. Communication. You want your feelings to be heard, but you cannot hear the other person's in question. You want your feelings to be put out there, but you don't want to acknowledge the other person's. Like, the only feelings that matter is yours and not hers. That's not gonna work. Yeah. I still want to keep it light. I just need to fix it. Basically, case study also shows that, like you are saying, women want equality. I mean, shares divide, but still hear questions why women attract men who don't follow them. In my case, and this is something that I'm going to preach it every single time. We, men and women, have this thing that we saw somebody, we like somebody, so we are going to pretend to like things to impress that person. Like example, if a woman or a man, somebody meets a person and that person is vegan, and suddenly you gonna tell that person, oh yeah, I'm vegan, even you're not, but you're gonna tell them you're vegan so that person can like you back. That's the best example and funny way to express it. So it's not that sometimes we keep um, going with people that don't follow us, is that sometimes that we think like in my last relationship when I was meeting this person, I value a lot of things: spirituality, love attraction, energy, and those were my everyday thing. Entrepreneurship mindset. I was talking about my online business dream. Like I share who I was, and the person pretended to like that about me, to have common grounds with me. And then later in the relationship, it comes to the point when as soon as I say something about energy or love of attraction, they will roll their eyes on me and like not even let me talk. I don't believe in that shit. So now I cannot speak freely about things that I like, that I thought you liked about me. So now I'm putting a thing in my mouth and I cannot speak. My social media content is about entrepreneurship, about teaching a regular 9 to 5 and building an online business. Like in this case, I'm a mom of 4, so I try to help women to build their online businesses. And when this person met me, he knew this is what I believe in. So now I'm posting these things to make him feel bad because he does have a regular 9 to 5. And like, I'm not talking about your specific job or you, I'm talking in general, and this is something that I was doing before I met you. So now I need to stop my values and my beliefs so you can feel better. I don't think there could be much comparison because it also has to do with every country culture. And as far as I know, the country, United States country, is a very different culture from India. So the beliefs of a person, it's going to also depend on their culture, on the environment they were raised, where they grew up at. So what for me it's valuable, and whatever I think about certain topics, probably an Indian woman is not gonna feel the same way, or she's literally not gonna be allowed to feel the same way because the culture is different. But just be yourself. Just be yourself. Don't pretend to be something you're not so that person can like you. Because eventually if you are successful in that relationship and you live together and or get married, your real personality eventually will come out, and the person is going to see who you really are, what you truly value. And that's when problems are going to start. Arguments, discussions, fighting, disappointment. Just be you, and if the person doesn't like you because of who you are, then that person was not the person for you. Why you want somebody that is not meant to be for you? I don't get it. If I was not the person for him, then why he needed to pretend to like these traits about me if truth is he didn't agree with these things about me? I don't get it. Hi, Lisa. Symptoms, feeling of both partners matters. Italy. Ooh, yes, we also have Italy here. So you are from the United States. I want to do some comparison. Okay, between I read that already. I'm hot. I need a fan out here. Indonesia. Give me a second. I'm going to check my kiddos. I'll be back in 1 minute. Okay, we're back. So how are you? How old are you? I'm 38. Psychiatrists have one female patient where he find after that female is married, but then she make relationship with labor when hell no. I am almost certain. Never again. You want some? I have this. Hello. Perdón. Oh my gosh, Luna. You stepped that. What the hell? I only understand English and Spanish. No, I am not. Praise the gods. Something told me, do not get married. Do not get married. Praise the gods, I did it. I knew it was for the wrong reasons. I don't understand the question. What's your view? What's your view now? I mean, is something more deeper than still to understand woman mind? Having kids do not means you're married. Spoiler alert. I could be pregnant and that does not mean I have a boyfriend or husband. Spoiler alert. I mean, there's a science on how babies are made. That's all you need. Understand the science. It's hot. It's hot. Ooh. Ooh. Take only good messages. If you don't keep the text respectful, you will be blocked. You don't find a good partner. People are so obsessed with finding a fucking partner, and I'm like, it's not for everybody. It's not for everybody. And this is something I knew. I do not want somebody in my life. I don't. And people keep being like, you find a man one day. You're gonna find the one day. You need a man in your life so he can help you do things in the house. Like, I can hire somebody to do something in the house. I don't want anybody in my life, to be honest. And I was so happy and okay with being by myself. I just allowed other people's voices to get in my head that I deserve love. I need somebody in my life. And yeah, I deserve love on my own way. There's different ways you can receive love. And on top of that, I have 4 kids, so I have more than love to receive. Okay, Randy Official 16, you're going to be blocked. I told you like 10 times you need to be respectful or you're getting out of here. This is not the channel for the type of topics you want to talk. You believe in any religion? I'm more inclined to the Buddhist philosophies than any other thing. I believe that we all have enough power within us, and it's religion and government are trying to keep that away from us so they can control us. Brazil. Earlier I was thinking about, when I was talking about places that has been in my live stream, I forgot to mention Brazil, but it did came to my mind. I was like, I think I have talked with people from Brazil. What power? There is something called energy and frequency. We are all one. The universe, the things, we all one. They're trying to put us as separate things. The trees are one thing, the planets are one thing, material stuff one thing, animals one thing, humans another thing, when we all connected. And the best way to explain it is through energy. Everything in this world exists through energy. If you put a big ass microscope in us, at the end of the day, all you're gonna see is space and a vibration. And you have the power. Your thoughts are energy, your emotions are energy, and it's like a radio frequency, where wherever frequency you are vibrating at, that's what you're going to attract in your life. It's not coincidence, it's not evil telepathy or freaking stupid shit like that. Like, that's a natural birthright that it's within you. I do believe that there is some entities out there, good and bad energy. I believe that the souls exist. Yeah. Everything is energy. Thought, speaking, movement, everything you do. "12 a.m. in India already. Ooh. I have seen people here from India that have been on at freaking 3, 4, 5 a.m. and I'm like, why are you up? I can't sleep. Oh my god, I'm sweating. I think I'm gonna be here like 10 more minutes. Your thoughts are energy. Why you think, dude, you think about something and next thing you know it happens. That's not coincidence. Your thoughts are so powerful that whatever comes out of your mind, it's out there. It's out there. Your thoughts never leave. Every single thought that you have had, it's out there in the space. And if you have a radio and you connect that radio in the right frequency, they can read those thoughts. And as a matter of fact, they already do. There is already computers that are capable of reading your thoughts because they are energy. But speaking, it has a stronger energy frequency. That's why it's called spelling. Dude, I haven't said it. I have manifested things just with thoughts. I can tell you that. And I have watched enough things about thought and spell. Spell is stronger, but the thought is there as well. And right now, they can read your thoughts. There is, and as a matter of fact, that we are in a 7-second delay. I had never been able to understand exactly how this second delay works. But there was a study about this computer that does read your thoughts, and before the person can say it or the computer, there was something, and they realized that we are in a 7-second delay just by thought. Like I have think because I don't live saying everything. I'm not like blah, 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 spitting out of my mouth every thought I have. And by example, when I was the most aligned, I would say in my mind, I would not speak it because I have children. I don't want to concern them. But in my mind, I was saying I need milk and I need bread. And I used to work at Airbnb property, and people leave groceries all the time. And like I would literally before going to work think without speaking. I would think I need bread and I need milk. And when I would go to clean the Airbnb, somebody left a brand new bread, milk, fruits, and everything. I remember once I wanted, because I am missing some hair spots, I heard about this oil that is really good for hair growth, but it's $100. So I was like, in my mind, I'm like, I cannot afford this. I wish I could find a way to get this for a more affordable price. Like 3 days later, I went to work and somebody left the exact brand new $100 oil, the one that I wanted. They left it. It fell on the floor. I think it fell on the floor and rolled down the bed, so the person didn't realize it. And when I was cleaning, the $100 oil that I wanted to try for my hair was there. It never came out of my lips. It was always here. So how can you tell me your thoughts are not frequency and not energy? It doesn't make sense. Hi, I'm Serena and I'm Romanian. Hello, Serena. I found this live, enjoying it. What is it about? It's about a little bit of everything. Like you guys can put a topic out there and we just go deep dive in that and talk about it. Okay, different people have different theories and different. Am I back? There was a phone call entering. I guess he got muted. I was reading the comments. Oh my gosh, I'm so hot. Okay. Yeah, there was a call entering, so I guess I ignored the call, but I guess he still muted me even though I ignored it. I need an outside fan. Woo! So yeah, I want to get back into my manifesting times. I got out of it. I got lost. I got lost of who I am, what I wanted to do. When I started my YouTube channel, when I started entrepreneurship, I had this vision. I had this why. I forgot my why about everything. I stopped doing what aligns with me. I stopped doing what it's part of my values. I took all of my boundaries and allowed to take them out and allow other people to cross my boundaries. And I found myself in this situation where it was like literally ever since last week and this week, it's like enough. We trying to get back. And as a matter of fact, I am on a 30-day challenge that I will extend for another 30 days because it's been amazing. But I did a 30-day challenge for July where I was going to be working with body and mind. connecting with myself, feeling confident in my body again. I wasn't feeling good. Like today I did my hair after 2 weeks. I wasn't feeling looking good or anything. My nails, look at this. But I still need to wait until I get my paycheck at the end of the week. This is bad. I was bad. Wisdom alone binds to nirvana. No. Innovation and invisible. What true marketing in relationship one key part to your dream partner? I think when you keep attracting certain amount of people, it means that you haven't healed. I was literally listening to a podcast this morning and I forgot. I wanted to share the link on my Instagram. I was listening to this podcast because this last relationship remind me, like, what am I doing that wrong that I'm still attracting the same people with the same kind of energy? Like, why? And I was hearing, like, sometimes we go through life, time is not linear, time is circular, where patterns keep repeating if we don't learn from them. We are coming here to learn and grow, and when you don't learn from something, it's gonna keep repeating. And I keep repeating myself in this pattern of certain relationship types. So I've been thinking, and I think this is something I'm gonna do through with this week on my mind healing process. It's what energy frequency I thought I healed and up level that I am not, and I am still stuck attracting these same type of relationships to my life. Another thing that I heard was how sometimes something happens to us, but in that moment, which I could relate. When I lost my great grandma, I was pregnant with my first child, so I could not process the grief because I needed to be strong because I was pregnant. And then, funny story, when I was pregnant of my last baby, my grandma passed. So again, I could not grieve. When my brother passed almost 2 years ago, I don't even know why. I guess I was in a new relationship, so I was working on keeping that relationship work. I did not want to be depressive during this new relationship. And again, still, I need to be strong for my kids. My kids cannot see me crying every single day and wonder why mom is crying. So I was hearing today how sometimes it makes sense why you cannot process some emotions, starting by this example, grief, because something happens. Maybe you are in an important part of your career and you need to focus on your career and not focus on emotions and crying. But we need to allow those emotions to flourish, to be there, to heal, to learn. Because if we don't, then it's gonna come back and even worse. They're gonna come back even worse. And it's true. Like, when I started to think about what they were saying this morning, I was like, holy shit. I'm going to try, and let me write it down to put the link of that podcast in the community section. I'm gonna put it here. After I finish the streamline later on, I'm gonna put that podcast link in the community section so you guys can listen to it if you want. This thing hurts. But yeah, we need to process our emotions and heal. And I think that was one of the things that was also like hurting me in this relationship. I was not allowing myself to feel, and I have shared with you guys that this last week I was bad. I was bad. I had a huge breakdown. My nervous system was like this all day long because I was not allowing myself to feel. I was not allowing myself to be sad. I was not allowing myself to miss the relationship I used to have because I'm so angry at this person. He doesn't deserve for me to miss him. He doesn't deserve for me to cry for him. And because he didn't deserve those things of me, I was not allowing myself to feel them. And all of that energy was getting stuck inside my body, and it was accumulating until I finally had a breakdown. And we had to have the conversation and say, we're done. Which makes female vulnerable. No ideal client better than he knows himself. Yeah. I think when it comes to marketing and finding the ideal client, your ideal client, it's you yesterday. Like my ideal clients are gonna be who I was from yesterday back. That's your ideal client, you. Because you today, you have an experience and you have a knowledge, you have something that you have learned that somebody else still haven't learned. And now I'm here to give them my knowledge, my experience. Yeah, Russell Person says 5 years, but honestly, that is one problem when you say it like that. Because if I start thinking of me 5 years, I might still not have enough. And then I'm gonna have imposter syndrome, like I don't have enough, I don't know enough. And I know there was another person like on the rank of Russell Branson. It could be, I don't know if it was Brenda Bouchard, Tony Robbins, Dean Graziosi, Jenna Kutcher. I don't know who of them it was, but something that they say that's what stuck to me. It's that you don't need to be 500 steps ahead. You only need to be one step ahead. That's all you need. One step ahead of another person. Because even if it's just one step, you know something that they don't. So that's why I'm saying you yesterday. Because yesterday I learned something. Before yesterday I had another moment where I learned something. And before that, last week was a holy guacamole moment for me. The best way to earn money is to teach people something that they don't know. There is somebody out there that does not need money. They need healing. They need instructions. They need a map. They need a shortcut. And that could be on their health, whether because they have a health issue and their life depends on fixing that, their fitness, their relationship. It could be in any part, not just money. And there's gonna be somebody that is doing so bad financially that they need money. Yes, but that's not the only thing for you to make money. The best way for you to make money is to be, again, one step ahead on something than somebody else is. Right now, I have a journey of health. I have a journey of wellness. I have lost 50 pounds. I have been homeless. I have started growing my online business. So I have knowledge that I can share to somebody that is starting. I have moms all the time asking me, how do you do it? How do you manage your time? How you're not going crazy? How do you lose that weight? What is your structure? What is your routine? They're not asking me for how to make money. So you believe in bad karma? I do believe that what you give, you receive. Because sometimes when you hear bad karma, it's like, oh, you did something wrong, so something bad is gonna happen to you. No, it's just that what you give, you receive. This is a world where we all supposed to be one. We are all supposed to help each other, be kind to each other. And when you don't do what is supposed to be part of the law, the boomerang will come bite you in the ass again. Like, let's say relationships. If you don't know how to communicate, you will have a failed relationship, and that is only gonna hurt you. What is the business you want to build? I am building a membership website, a community website, where every month I will give you a package with nourishing recipes. I want to give you like a recipe that it's super nutritious, but it's super delicious. We have this myth that eating healthy is salad and boring and non-tasty. That's a lie. I enjoy food. I love food. I will give you a workout program that you can follow during the week, and I will give you something for your mindset, because I believe mindset is everything, is the first step for everything, wellness. So I will give you something, maybe like a bingo card, where you can do things for yourself to help you feel more confident, more aligned, happy, self-care and stuff like that. And I want to include weekly live coaching as well. You don't matter. Thank you. What you give, you receive after some lifetime. The fruit of everything good in life will blossom. Everything you do, it's a seed that you plant. So if you seed good, you will plant good, beauty, life. But if you plant rotten seeds, you will not get anything in exchange. Do you open the card for me when energy is showing? I'm not sure what that means. Okay, basically what I've observed until now is that you have suffered a lot in your life, and now you are trying to help people to get out of their life trauma. Listen, when I decided this, I want to do entrepreneurship and online business, it started for two reasons. I was 30 years old, coming back to Puerto Rico after being homeless with two boys, pregnant of a third baby, alone. And I knew I wanted to move back to the United States, but I knew that as a single mom, it's hard to be flourishing in a state as a single mom. I also knew by the things that I lived that I wanted to be a present mom. Whoever was taking care of my children was not taking care of my children, and they had traumas that still 12, 13 years later, I'm dealing with, okay? So, that was the number one. I wanted to be able to build an online business so that way I could work from home and be a present mom. I was gonna take care of my children. And I could afford an apartment by myself. The second thing is, based on that experience that I had, I felt so much love and gratitude towards life, towards other people that help other people, because there were so many times that I had no clue of what I was gonna do. I had no clue what my kids were gonna eat. And when somebody came and helped, it felt like a big heavy weight was lifted out of my shoulders, and I could literally get on my knees and finally cry. So one of my missions is that when I become financially well, I want to make donations to shelters who help moms, because I saw a lot of moms sleeping in their cars with their children. A lot of moms sleeping in the car with their children. Shelters are full, and sometimes you have to put yourself on a waiting list, and you might be lucky in a day or two or week or a month. So even though you ask for help and you are on a list, you don't know when you're gonna have an apartment. Sometimes they do have apartments. I was living in a shelter, and there was a 1 bedroom with a twin bed available. But there was a mom with a child, so there were two. And they did not give her that empty room because there were two and that bedroom was for one. Which is stupid. A mom would sleep in the floor as long as their child has a bed and a ceiling. But it was better for them to sleep in the car than give them that 1 bed apartment that was available. Oh, okay. Oh, you were in that live stream. Did you open the cards for me? So you want me to do the cards now? Is that what you're asking? You are a strong woman and I believe you can do anything. Thank you. I'll get it. Brazil love Trump. Let's try to keep the politics out. I don't want to get people mad in here. So, do you want the same card from the Sunday energy reading, or you want try the Moonology, or you want to try the Starseed Oracle? One for sure. This was my first baby. And my daughter's name is Moon, actually, in Spanish. Her name is Luna, and Luna is Moon. It says adjustments are required. And this is the card. Adjustments are required. How are you gonna monetize your online training? Through my vlogs, marketing, social media, posting. Adjustments are required. Third quarter moon. First quarter, give it. Third quarter moon. Think of yourself as a vessel that has been filled more and more over the past few weeks. Some of what has come your way may have been wonderful, but there is also a lot of negativity and you need to let go of this. I think this is also for me. This is also for me. Whatever situation you're asking about now, be honest about whether there are toxic emotions involved which you need to release into the ethers, which is what I was saying like earlier in the stream. I was telling you guys um, how this week I want to work with reflecting on what energy I'm still at, so that way I can know like what am I still attracting into my life. Oklahoma, hello Oklahoma, on the subway appears all. They never fail. They never fail. This card also comes with the promise that all is not lost. However, there are changes or adjustments required before you will get to where you want to be. A change of your course is forecast now that recent events have been understood and acted upon. There may also be a crisis now which will remind you what you want and what it's time to let go of. So pay attention. They just hit. Attuned to the moon. I am reevaluating the situation. The teaching. At the time of the third quarter moon, we know where we have been, but where are we going? That's been my question. The moon is now a half moon and slipping away from us as she catches less and less light, moving toward her full disappearance at new moon. It's a time of falling away and time to reevaluate. No matter where you draw this card, the teaching is to release and to trust. Release and trust. Yeah. I think that was one of the things that I was scared the most. Like, what now? What am I gonna do? If I speak up and I do what in my heart I know I need to do, what is gonna happen? I'm gonna be screwed. Yeah, I'm been live streaming almost every day, so. But yeah, it is late, so go to bed and hope you have a good night. And thank you for being here with me. Love talking with you guys. Oh my gosh. I said I was gonna be 10 more minutes and I spent 30 more minutes. I need to work though. I have a lot of work to do on my computer. I'm not sure what exactly you try to say in there. Your business will work well because you're very convincing. Thank you. Hi. You guys, I need to go now because I had to work. I need to sit down on my laptop and work. I need to finish designing some pages of the website. What was the other thing? Send the email and create the social media post for this week. So I have a lot of work. So it was nice talking with you guys. Again, I'm live streaming almost every single day, as much as I can. And yeah, I will see you tomorrow. Thank you all for being here. Have a good night or wonderful day if it's still daytime where you are.